coming off a win in his home state, and team captain last week, safety Ronan Hanafin. They'll go ahead with questions whenever you're ready.
Dabo said there were 200 family members there. How many were actually there?
Like right around 200. I texted my dad earlier in the week because I was expecting like about 100, and then he texted me and said there would be 180 family and then another 50 friends on top of that. So, yeah, it was awesome.
6 cousins and like literally everyone?
No, my dad's one of 11 and I have 71st cousins, 72nd cousins, and they're all stacking on top of each other. So, yeah, it was awesome.
So when you said you were jacked up leading up to the week, just handling the emotions of coming home and how you felt to play and that homecoming?
Yeah, I don't think it was my best game, but obviously, yeah, it was cool being able to play, especially against my brother. I haven't been on the field with him in a good 4 years, so that was awesome to play against him and see us on the same, or on different sidelines, but still on the same field. And we got to say a little prayer before the game and meet each other after. So it was really cool.
To your parents for a while before the game, and they told me just the pride that they had. They were in tears about the faith of you and your brother and how much you share that together. Can you kind of put me in that moment of that prayer before the game and what that was like to kneel with him again?
Yeah. Earlier in the week, we said we were trying to figure out a way to do something because they obviously come out the other side, and I guess he told me they're just going to meet in our end zone right out of our tunnel. And I guess someone told me the security was thought I was going over do something, but they saw me kneel down with him, and then we said our little prayer together and just gave each other a little bro hug after, and played. It was awesome.
How about those the attire your family was rocking? How great were those?
I didn't actually know about that until I guess when I got there. They had a little function before, a little pregame party, and they all had the shirts and the hats on, and hopefully they saved one for me, and I didn't get one yet. I don't know how that works, but hopefully I can get one. Yeah.
Last 2 weeks for this defense, just what do you think is clicking so far?
Yeah. I would love to say it's practice is different, but I think we practiced great all year. I think our just attention to detail has obviously been great these past 2 weeks, and obviously we just need to stay on the rise. And we got a tough opponent in SMU, and they're a good team, and we just got to be ready for them.
Ronan, how much is the defense fed off having Tom Allen on the sideline?
Oh yeah, a ton. He's high energy all the time, which is great, and he's calm, cool, and collected on the sideline, which is a little bit different in practice. And we just make the adjustments right there and then. And it's a little easier than, I think having him up in the box so that he can just tell us right then and there. So it's not telephone game trying to have it, coordinated through the headsets and all that stuff. So it's cool just being able to have him on the field with us.
So you think there is something tangible there to him being on the sideline with you guys and the defense performing better as a unit?
I don't know if it's direct, hand in hand, but for me, I think I like it better personally. But, I think it's definitely cool to have him out there with us.
Going back to attire, you, Wade, Sammy, all you guys had these hats and jackets. What was that inspired by?
I don't know. Right when I found out we were playing BC in Boston, I wanted to do that with the whole Peaky Blinders fit. With we grew up wearing scally caps as kids and stuff, so that was people thought that was weird and stuff, but that's something we just did for a while when we were younger. And I was just going to get the overcoat. It ended up being a lot hotter than I thought it would be. So I was kind of drenched the whole time, but it was a cool look. And then some of the other guys jumped in, and we had a good crew of us wearing the scallies and the overcoats and three-piece suits and all that. It was fun.
So I'm not completely familiar with the Peaky Blinders lore, I guess. Why does that apply to Boston, not
I don't really know. Maybe it doesn't, maybe it does. I just thought it was a cool fit. And, I was going to wear a scally cap up there. And then, I watched that show, I think, a couple years ago, and just thought the overcoat and three-piece suit would look cool with it and stuff. So kind of just put it all together.
Whose idea was it?
Well, I was going to do it for a year. I had the idea in my head for a year. And then I was talking to Tyler Venables, and he said he was going to do it too. And then Wade, Drew, and Sammy kind of hopped in on it and got the whole attire, and we had a nice little fit going.
About a year ago, when you saw that it was going to be Boston College, what went through your head when you saw that on the schedule, knowing like this was the last chance I get to play my brother and it's actually happening?
I know, I was excited because all the years like leading up to me coming here, they were playing BC, whether it was here or at home for me. And I was kind of bummed out, when we didn't play them the first couple of years. But, finally just excited that we finally got to have the opportunity to be on the field again together. And, yeah, I didn't – from high school, obviously, we were playing together and growing all up, playing the same team, same sports all the time. And it was awesome just to be able to have them again on the same field and all that stuff.
The offensive defense finding a rhythm on the road, how much confidence is there to bring that back at home and kind of get back into a group of performing well at home?
Yeah, Coach Sweeney is saying it all week. If you want to be a good team, obviously you have to win at home. You have to win on the road too. And honestly, we haven't done that at home in the past 3 or 4 games, and we need to first win at home before we can be a great team. And that's our next step. We have a couple home games coming up, and you have to be great in those.
Well, what have you seen from SMU offense on tape so far?
Yeah, they're obviously a really fast team, tempo-wise and speed-wise. They got great wideouts and great quarterback, running back, O-line the whole 9 yards and stuff. So it'll be a good challenge for us. Just being able to play with that tempo all throughout during the week, and being able to prepare for them film-wise and all this other stuff, and prepare for the weekend.
And what do you remember from last year's ACC Championship Game with Nolan kicking the game winner against them?
Yeah, that was definitely a cool moment. Hopefully we can have that again. And but they put obviously a lot more yards on us than we hoped last year, and it's our job to go out there and change that this year.
What's the shirt today? Can you explain that?
Oh, this is a Ballhawk shirt, and you get it for like getting turnovers and stuff in games. And every Tuesday practice we give one out too. So if you get like interceptions or something in practice or in a game, you get one.
I don't know if you were in on the celebration, but when I think Ricardo got it.
Yeah, I wasn't in on that.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I have no clue. But they were just doing it, so I can get out there and do a little thing too. It was funny.
Going back to the 180 family members, did you get to see them after the game or before?
Yeah. I obviously, right off the bus, I saw a lot of them. And then after the game, some of them had to go home. They have my younger cousins are little, so they have to pass their bedtime and stuff. So they got to head out. But I thankfully got to see a lot of them after the game in the stands, and then after I got undressed and stuff, and met them in the tunnel after. So that was a really cool moment, and just being able to have all those people there, and there people were coming out. My teammates thought that was everybody. That was only about a quarter after in the tunnel, so it was cool just being able to have that many family members. And I grew up, and all our family parties was my favorite thing in the world. And be able to have my parents, my grandparents, my mom's side of the family, who I don't see a lot. They're from Pennsylvania. Being able to come over, and all the rest of my family from Burlington and around the Boston area was awesome to see.
Family get-together is your favorite thing. What do you remember?
Oh yeah, 4th of July's, Christmases, every holiday. There's between 100 and 200 people at a house, and we kind of just jam in, and everyone brings food and stuff, and it's awesome. It's my favorite thing.
Is there a favorite food that somebody would bring?
We always get steak tips, some sort of Italian, like pasta, and every aunt has their dessert they bring. My mom's cookies and my mom's Rice Krispie treats, and then my aunt's cookies and all this other stuff. And it's everyone kind of just brings something, and it's gone by the end of the night, 100%. So.
Who was the most shocking family member you saw on Saturday?
Probably my Uncle Bob. He's a mountain man, and he's from Pennsylvania, and I don't get to see him a lot anymore just because we're down here, and whenever I get to go home, I'm going to Massachusetts, and hopefully I can make it out to Pennsylvania soon. But yeah, he's a true mountain man, and likes to hunt and has all his. He likes fixing like classic cars and stuff, and I haven't seen him for a good probably 3 years, and it was awesome to see him in Boston.
Did you actually hear them like on the field, like in the stands at any point in time, or were you pretty zoned out at that point?
Yeah, I mean, pretty zoned out and focused on the game, but I looked over and my parents were sitting right next to our tunnel, so it was kind of easy to make eye contact with them. And my dad keeps looking at me and going like this during the game, and I was like, means you gotta lock in, and yeah, it's good to see him out there.
Big carpool, take a party bus or anything like that?
Yeah, they had buses busing from Burlington to Boston, so they took like 6 vans and a school bus to Boston. That was awesome.
Dad was saying it was a good night for someone to rob a bank in Burlington because your dad's a police. I guess, was everything okay back in Burlington?
I hope so. Yeah, let's hope so.
What are some unique challenges that come with facing a spread-one quarterback like Kevin Jennings this week?
Yeah, I think we just gotta keep our eyes on our keys and not let our eyes wander into the backfield, or he'll scramble to pass, he'll scramble to run, and we just gotta be ready for both. And he's a great athlete, and we just gotta do better than we did last year against him. He's a great player, and he's got a great team around him, so we just gotta do our best out there.
What does it mean to you to be 6 games into the season? You're the leading tackler on the defense. Is that even beyond your expectation, or is that kind of what you were hoping for?
I didn't really think about it a lot. Someone told me a couple days ago, and I mean, I just try to go out there and just do my job, and you do your job, the plays will come. And yeah, I just I've been thinking about the missed tackles more than the made ones, to be honest, and that's one thing I've been stressing out a lot in my preparation throughout the week is hitting the sled and just near foot, near shoulder, kind of working those open field tackles. And yeah, I've just been working that a ton.
Thinking more about the misses than the makes, the pass interference penalty, I guess you had. What happened?
Yeah, just stupid play. I was trying to go for his hands, I guess, and literally just shoved his face out of bounds. So it was stupid, and yeah, just got to work on that. And I think I was in a decent position to make the play either way, but just need to calm down and not shove him in the face, I guess.
Anybody else? All right, Ronan. Thank you, man.
All right, thank you, guys.